welcome back to 10 out of 10 with Watch Again with Lauren and us.
Hello.
This week we have a good Judy and esteemed podcast guest, Vanessa.
Hello. Hiya.
Vanessa is the co-host of Movie Duel Pod, so-called X-Files Pod, and that's what I call the 90s pod. She is a busy lady. But she's came down to the 10 out of 10 with Watch Again headquarters to discuss in depth the 1996 classic Independence Day.
I feel like I want to applause.
Same. Anyway, before we start applauding, Ross, how's your pish?
Right, so Independence Day, released July 1996, directed by Roland Emmerich, who done Universal Soldier, Day After Tomorrow, The Patriot, and Godzilla.
The Patriot! I fucking love The Patriot, Ross. When will you let me do The Patriot?
Well, aye. Starring Will Smith, Bill Pullman, Jeff Goldblum, Mary McDonnell, and Judge Hush.
Judge Hush.
Hey, fuck's sake, guys, let's keep it together.
No, we've got a pal today. We've got a pal.
Oh, Jesus, man. So a budget of 75 million, a box office of 875 million, and a runtime of 2 hours, 25 minutes. This is a long boy.
Aye, but it doesn't feel that long, boy, though, does it?
No, it doesn't feel as long. Because when I was looking where I could watch it last night, I was like, fuck, is it 2.5 hours long? Like, I didn't remember it being like that. But as soon as I started watching it, it just like zipped right on by. It was not like a slog at all.
You know, we were the exact same. We stuck it on and I was like, oh no, if it's this long, if we put it on too late. But then it felt like 20 minutes went by and I was like, oh, right, cool, we're at the speech. Like, go on yourself, Bill. Aye, so general overview of the movie. Massive spaceship appears above the White House. Turns out aliens aren't friendly.
Well, shock horror, just like every other movie then, eh?
This is why I can't fuck with alien movies, man. Aye, so we'll jump into thoughts and opinions. I don't know about you, Vanessa, but I feel like this is one of those movies, for us at least, that we watch every, 5 years or something. And before you watch it, you're like, Independence is a good movie, but it's not really the first one I would put on if we were sitting in on a Friday night with nothing to do and had munchies and all that. But then when you do put it on, you're like, this is the greatest movie ever made.
Yeah.
And it hits even better. See, now we're adults and have adult money for sound bars and all that. So when you turn the sound bar up full, it feels like that old HMV advert where the speaker's blowing the guy off the couch and that.
I don't know. I probably watch it a wee bit more regularly than that because I'm ancient, so
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I was 12. In fact, my mum she reminded me the other day when I told her I was going to do that. She was like, we went to see it for your 12th birthday. I must have taken pals and we went into Edinburgh and got to Pizza Hut and it would have been a big massive deal at the time. And we went to see it. So because I'm assuming that you guys were probably too young to see it in the cinema. Would that be?
We'd have been...
And now that we what, 2 years old?
Fuck, right, okay, 2 years old.
Yeah, so a tad young. So I think sometimes when you see, and I wonder if it's about you guys were talking about seeing the Nolan Batman movies, I think, in one of your recent pods, and I think when you see something in the cinema, especially when you're at a certain age, it sticks with you longer, if that makes sense. So I think I watch it a wee bit more regularly than that because I've got this memory of seeing it in the cinema. So it just becomes this. It's so 90s as well, and I'm obsessed with the 90s, as we'll probably cover as we talk. So I'm just it epitomizes the 90s for me, this movie, for some reason.
Amazing. I mean, I'd be disappointed if you didn't, considering you've got a That's What I Call the 90s podcast.
Yeah.
Imagine if you turned around and went, nah, shit, don't like it.
It was a good time. The 90s was a good time.
So, when was the first time you saw it, Ross?
Oh, it's probably got to be when it came out in DVD, to be honest with you.
Angie again.
I don't. That fucking woman used to terrorise me. A horrible woman.
You probably have heard from like other episodes stories of Auntie Angie like traumatizing Ross. Like that's the reason why he's like terrified of
Don't, man.
spiders. She used to like chase him about the gaff and stuff. Every time I tell her she's mentioned on this podcast, she's pure like amazing, love
Hey,
it.
she tries to deny it, I know.
And she was trying to put the blame on Auntie Carol.
Fucking joke, man.
Aye, sorry, carry on.
It's probably because that was a clip you seen on the DVD, wasn't it?
Yay!
When it was like, oh, high crisp, like definition, great audio and all that carry
Yeah,
on.
bin the VHS and moved to DVDs.
Yeah, it's probably one of the most watched clips in the world.
Aye, mine was probably the same, but opposite. Like, I genuinely
right.
think this movie was my introduction to horror movies. Like, genuinely, like, for listeners that don't know, me and Vanessa met through Final Girls Movie Club. We meet up once a month, talk about different themes of movies, plugged it a few times on the podcast.
Yeah.
And when I remember like the first time going and they were like, what was your introduction to horror? And I was like, oh, The Shining. And I wish I'd just said this because this movie has sheer childhood PTSD written all over it. See, like, honestly, this movie is why I could not fuck with alien movies for a long time. Like, the bit with the doctor when he gets pushed against the glass and stuff like that, and even like the clips of the aliens blowing up the White House and stuff like that freaked me out to my core. Like I could not. I'm pretty sure my dad showed me this like so young and then immediately followed it up by Aliens. So I just didn't fuck with aliens for a long time, like minus Star Wars and all that. But I really think that's why I couldn't fuck with sci-fi for a bit. But now I'm older and I'm like appreciating the genre more. But this movie is fucking terrifying.
Aye, but you really have a hard time with movies where you can't escape for though.
Oh, 100%. Like alien movies, zombie movies, natural disaster movies, can't do it.
Aye, what was that one? Fuck, Brad Pitt's in it, set in Glasgow.
Oh, World War Z.
Oh, yeah, aye.
Aye, that was horrendous, but because they're all running about George Square, and I was like, oh, we hang about there.
Yeah.
I'm all right now, but now that I'm grown up.
Lon, you're fucking 23.
Shut up!
Are you bad with movies you can't run away from? No, you'd run away anyway.
Shut up! No, 100%, but like, I can watch horror movies all day long because, like, if it's a haunted house, leave the house. If it's a demonic wane, run away for the wane. But, like, if it's like alien invasions or natural disasters, like, you can't just jump off the boat on the Poseidon adventure. Do you know what I mean? You can't go anywhere when the aliens are going to blow up the earth. Like, that pure freaks me out, man. Aye, right, back on track, Ross. Stop outing me to our guests on the internet, do you know what I mean?
No, my fault, you're scared of this.
Shut up. Right, anyway, we'll get back on track, start actually discussing Independence Day. Will we address the Will Smith of it all?
Aye.
I do really feel like this is Will Smith at like the peak of his powers. Like, this is the most charismatic he is in movies. This is probably the best looking he's ever been in movies. I don't know if I would call him a leading man in this movie, but he's definitely like a supporting leading man, if that makes sense.
Aye, this is probably the start of him being like the leading man in like big movies.
Oh, absolutely. Wait till you hear the run he went on. So, 1994, Bad Boys 2. 1996, this and Men in Black.
Oh, was it the same year? I didn't realise. Oh, that is a good year for Will Smith sci-fi inspired things.
You can't go wrong. Next is 1998's Enemy of the State. I've never seen it, but I've heard it's good.
Oh, what a movie.
Is it? Aye.
Aye.
Oh, that is really good. That's worth a watch. Yeah.
Oh, right, okay, stunning. Write that down for later. Then 2001 Ali, which I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, was his first kind of Oscar push.
Yeah, I think that was his first like critically acclaimed and wanting an Oscar movie.
Yeah, I remember the posters at the time.
Yeah.
And then 2002 was Men in Black 2. 2004 was I, Robot and Shark Tale. I will have no slander on Shark Tale at this time. That movie was a gem. And then I'm not going to say fell off, but I'm going to say that he fell off round about 2008 when Hancock came out.
Oh, Jesus.
Swiftly followed by I Am Legend. I don't know, is that going to upset you, Vanessa? Is I Am Legend a touchy subject?
I've never seen it.
Hey, don't fucking bother.
Oh no, don't do it. Save your time, man. It's fucking awful.
All right, cool. I heard really mixed things about it, and then I don't know if it's a spoiler, but there's a dog maybe die or something, and I was like, yeah, that will. I don't like that. And by that point, I think I wasn't that big on Will Smith. I didn't like Hancock either. I wasn't big on Hancock, and I just. No, I think he peaked in the 90s. I think he peaked in the late 90s, and then he just went that like that. Yeah, yeah.
Aye, straight up, straight down.
Aye.
Aye, like he tried to bring it back around the 2010s with like £7 and Pursuit of Happiness and have you ever seen £7? It is the most depressing movie you have ever seen.
I've not seen it because it sounded that kind of depressing. It was trying to make you cry, like manipulate. You know what I mean? And I was like, I don't really like films that like I know are trying to make me cry. If that makes sense.
Yes.
Aye.
Yes.
Like I cry all the time at movies, but if they're trying too hard, I'm like, nah. That puts me right off. And I thought he did a wee run of movies that were all a bit like that because with £7 in Pursuit of Happiness, no quite the same.
Basically,
Yeah.
aye. I do have a tale about £7. Again, I've watched it once and will never watch it again. So like when I was younger, for my birthday, me and like a group of pals would always go to the cinema, and I didn't know anything about £7. I just knew that Will Smith was in it. So me and when you're 12, 13 and there's a absolute clan of you that go, and we all went, and there's this bit where they're taking bone marrow out of him.
That doesn't
like
sound good.
no anesthetic. This guy is conscious and awake, and the look of Will Smith's screaming face will never leave my brain.
Fair.
So that's like 1 point down to Will Smith just for ruining my birthday and traumatizing us all.
Aye, fuck that.
Oh no, I never saw it. Like I said, I think I kind of almost forgot about him a wee bit as an actor until all that Oscar stuff happened.
Aye.
Yes, I was just getting to the Chris Rock of it all. Genuinely, I think if Will Smith's career hadn't already started to peter out, the Chris Rock slap heard around the world fully cemented his decline or demise even, do you know what I mean? I mean, if you look at his IMDb, his latest movies are...
Fuck's sake, he's still making movies?
Ross, worse, he's executive producing them.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He can't get anybody else to make his movies. He's doing this, I don't know if you would call it reality telly, but he's doing pole to pole with Will Smith.
Fuck the big man on the pole.
He's taking a walk. He's taking a big long walk, so he is. And then he produced the, I don't know, what would you call it? Like sequel, the Bel Air TV show.
Oh, fuck that. They made it serious, didn't they?
Aye, it wasn't funny anymore.
Fucking hell, man.
And he's doing like Cobra Kai and all that, but he's making a lot of pish.
Usual.
Aye, and then the last movie he done was Bad Boys Ride or Die.
Oh, fuck's sake, remember that? That was the highest grossing movie that year.
Was it? I've never seen it.
I was fucking the only movie out because of COVID. That was on its thing, highest grossing movie, and I said, you tell us all to fucking stay in.
It was that and Quiet Place Part 2, wasn't it? It was like the only two that were out.
It's a fucking cheap claim, I'm telling you, man.
It's a shame because like watching Independence, just to circle back to Independence Day, I feel like if he'd have just kept going on the straight and narrow and not punched Chris Rock in the face, we could have had like a Will Smith-a-sons. Like, remember when there was a Matthew McConaughey-sons a couple of years ago? We could have had that, but no, he had to be a dick.
Did you guys watch that live? Because I know you set up for the Oscars.
No.
We
only started doing it seriously, a couple of years ago?
Yeah, we did. We took it really seriously when we started doing it on the podcast, but before it was just kind of if we had the day off work the next day, we would do it.
Oh, right. Because I only do it sometimes. I did it this year, but I didn't do it that year. And I was like, the year that I don't watch it, I fucking did it.
Oh, 100%. Like, we were working the next day, so we never stayed up. And then we checked our phone the next day, and we were like, Will Smith did what? It was so bad. And then it was like a year later, Chris Rock brought out his stand-up. Was it Selective Anger or something? I can't remember what it was called. And he waited until the very end of the stand-up to talk about it. But it was live. Like that was like one of the gimmicks about it, that it was live on Netflix. You were watching it real time. And it actually got really uncomfortable because you could tell he was pissed off, man. Like, he kept like mucking up the jokes at the end about Will Smith and stuff, because you could tell he's still hurting about it. Like, it was a sin, man.
Because they re-released it, didn't they? But they edited it all.
Yeah. So, like, now you can watch it, I'm pretty sure, and it just seems really smooth. And, like, I mean, you can still tell the big man's raging, but there's no, there was a bit where he trips over his words and he's like, oh, I fucked up the joke, and then just starts going again.
Yeah. I mean, not only that, like, you get embarrassed with millions of people watching.
Yeah.
Then the guy who slapped you gets up and wins fucking best actor.
Oh, see, if it was on my watch, I'd have been a right bastard. I'd have been like, no, you've acted like a dick. I'm giving it to the runner-up. Like, it's no happening, man.
Oh, 100%. If you done that in the street, you're getting to jail.
Absolutely. And he done it in front of millions of witnesses worldwide, and he just became a meme. Like, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth was said like daily in this household until we watched the stand-up, and then we were like, we're sorry, Chris Rock. Right, we actually need to get back to Independence Day trips. Back to the matter at hand. What would you say is like your highlight of this movie? I mean, I know there's going to be several, but anything like off the top of your head?
I think the scene that you were talking about when they blow up the White House, like that whole bit leading up to that, I think is amazing. Every single scene that Jeff Goldblum is in,
yes.
for multiple reasons. And fucking Randy Quaid doing the
hello boys, I'm back.
Quite a few highlights. I think Bill Paxton is Bill Paxton. I get the Bills mixed up, but it's Paxton, isn't it?
Aye, Pullman.
I get them. See, I get them mixed up. There's too many Bills. It's like Chrissy's.
Oh, we do the same. We do the same. Like the other day, Ross was like, "Oh, that's a shame. He's dead now." And I was like, "Wrong Bill.
Fucking hell, man.
Wrong Bill." But like, he's good. But I feel like he's playing it a wee bit too serious for what it is. And there's a scene that hopefully we'll get onto that I think is a wee bit unnecessary, because I'm like, this is supposed to be fun. The entire movie's just like, you know what I mean, The Mummy or something. You know what I mean? It's meant to be just a ride. And every time he's in it, he's a wee bit... Can I mention the scene I was going to mention?
Aye, go for it. I think I know the one you're about to say, though.
With his wife. It's so unnecessary. She didn't need to die. I don't know what that adds to the movie. And it's a total tonal shift. And I'm like, why? Just leave her in the hospital and come back and see her later on. Like, I don't understand the point of that. It's just, do you know what I mean?
Genuinely, though, like, last night was the first time I've watched this that I was like, is she dead?
Yeah.
Like, it's when he comes out greeting for the hospital room, and I was like, what's up with her? She didn't die, did she?
He's just talking to her.
Do you know what I mean? And then later on, the secretary's like, oh, I know you're raging about what happened to your wife. And I was like, fucking happened to his wife? Like, why is nobody telling me?
It's such a random moment.
I like everyone else in this movie's having a pure lovely little time with the aliens, and Bill Pullman is having like the worst day of his life, man. I totally get what you mean though. Like earlier on, like he is keeping this the drama, whereas everyone else is like, it's an action comedy movie about aliens. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I do think as well, just to kind of lighten up Bill Pullman's mood, like the Bill Pullman smolder has never been more in effect than it has been in this movie. Like those eyebrows are up. And listen, there is no Bill Pullman slander in this household.
Oh, no.
He has a special place in our hearts. He is the ultimate grafter. So me and Ross have this list. It's almost like a that guy list, but probably like the step above a that guy, if you know what I mean. Where like whatever actor is in it, they have been grafting. They have been putting in the work. They have like consistently been in shit, and it's great times. And Bill Pullman is the ultimate grafter. Yep. Like what was that TV show we watched?
Sinner.
Sinner.
Oh yeah, I watched that when he got his fingers crushed.
Yeah.
He
took that little trip, man. That was probably what solidified him in the grafter list.
Oh fuck yeah, that and Casper.
Yes. And then we started watching The Burrows the other day, and he showed up in it, and I was like, fuck's sake, grafter's back.
And Everton.
Even his Wayne's like cropping up on the grafter list.
Fuck yeah.
Like his Wayne was in the new Salem's Lot remake.
Oh, so he was, aye.
And then was in that Marvel movie that was it Thunderbolts?
Thunderbolts, aye. That was shite.
I kind of liked it. I didn't think it was that bad.
Fucking shite.
I mean, there's a few grafters on the list, but the Pullman reigns supreme, you know?
Yeah. Do I hear the grafter list?
Aye, hurry up. Let her know.
Aye, right. So obviously number one, Pullman, right?
Obviously.
Then you've got Shea Wiggum, who appears in every other movie. Pullman can't make it in. Fucking obviously Danny Trejo.
Duh.
Fair.
I've been in like 9 million movies. The fucking God himself, Gary Oldman.
Yes.
Right? Josh Brolin, because he seems to be in a lot now.
And he's booked and busy right off this moment.
Yeah,
like...
to about 2030 or some shit. Then I've got a weird shout for you just because we've seen him in a few things recently. Dr. Abbott for The Pit.
Yes! Big Dr. Abbott!
Aye, fucking legend.
Sorry, that's our shite. Now, I know you love the Goldblum, Vanessa, and I know you've came all the way down to headquarters, but this might send you packing. But Ross hates the Goldblum, hates him.
I fucking
Really?
can't stand him.
Can't stand him.
It just annoys me because he's got this like little niche way of acting, and it's like the snappy talking and all that,
Must go faster, must go faster.
and just fucking hell, it just does my nothing. Like finish a sentence.
Tom Hardy does your nutting as well when he does that. I can't remember what it was that we were watching the other day, and I'm not saying that Tom Hardy's a bad actor, but he was doing something the other day and Ross was like, "Gonna fucking spit it out."
Fucking spit it out, get the line out. And you know what else annoys me about them? Is that they do everything else but look at the fucking camera. I mean, can you imagine acting next to them and it's like, right, need to hit my mark? Then they're fucked off to the other side, doing fuck knows what.
Get back here, you arsehole.
Aye, the director must have a fucking nightmare with them.
And I was trying to work this out, and you can help a brother out here, Vanessa, right?
You'll be better equipped out than me.
But is this the most Jeff Goldblum's ever been, or is it his performance in Jurassic Park? Because I feel like between these two movies, he's got the slaggy wee glasses, he's got the pure jazzy shirts, and the quips are quipping the entire time. Like,
I think this one might be because like Jurassic Park would have been like the first one. So by this point, I think you've peaked that Jeff Goldblum. I mean, I think I love him. I think he's really, really good looking. That's probably part of it. And I loved him in The Fly, which is quite a different performance, obviously. But I just think, I don't know, he's just so 90s. There's something about him that I just really, really like. And I do get where you're coming from, Ross, actually. But like, now that you're saying that, and he is playing the same character in this as he played in Jurassic Park, I think, let's be honest. And he plays that character a lot. But I just think, I don't know, when he's on screen, because he's not too, because every time Bill Pullman's on, he's like, everything's so serious, that when, you know, especially when you get Goldblum and Will Smith together, and they are just a bit more like having a bit of a laugh, having a bit of a giggle or whatever. And I just find that a wee bit more appealing in a movie like this than the more kind of serious, let's talk to the nation and be really serious, even though you would have to be serious if the world was potentially ending. I'm sure you can be like, all right, guys. Like,
I 100% pure. Can't wait for the apocalypse to seize them out. Funnily enough, this beautifully segues into my next bit, right? Is see the bit in this movie where they find out that the aliens are coming and they all like run on top of the buildings with their signs of like, "Mon doon, it's lovely down here." Now, I don't want you to think I'm some kind of shite bag, right? But no. What I have is a healthy fear of the unknown. Like the sea. The sea is no my scheme. It is no my bit. I have no fucking business being in there.
The sea, space in the sea, space in the sea. You should just not go there. Just don't go.
Yeah, like I have no business. What are you laughing at?
The space in the sea. The space in the sea. Don't go there. I've seen George and I've seen Independence Day.
Aye, exactly. Those are like the two movies that put you off the whole thing.
Space in the sea.
You're a cheeky bastard. You should be thankful that I'm not inviting Martians into this gaff.
Aye, all right.
You cheeky bastard. No, seriously, like, and I know I said it at the start of the pod, but this movie is trauma. Like, this movie is terrifying, and like, I'm not joking. After this, I couldn't even watch Mars Attacks properly. Do you know what I
Fuck's
mean?
sake.
Like, I just can't fuck with
No,
aliens.
no.
So when I was watching them go up there, I'm like, what are you doing? And then the aliens nuke the lot, and I was like, well, I hate to say I told you so.
Yep.
Like, do you know what I mean?
It is a bit mental because Will Smith's missus, her pal goes up, doesn't she? She's like, who is she? I meant to look this up. She's been in other stuff. I recognise her.
2 seconds. Do you know what? I meant to look her up last night, and I totally forgot.
Yeah, that's my favourite bit. I could look up like the cast all day.
Has she been in Friends, maybe? Or is that somebody? Does she look like somebody that was in Friends? Sorry, I should have looked this up.
Her name's Kirsten Warren. She was in Bicentennial Man.
All right.
She was in 13 Going on 30.
Oh, that's where I know her from, I think. 13 Going on 30. That'll be it.
Excellent movie. She was also in Saved by the Bell College Years and Desperate Housewives.
Oh, I was a big Desperate Housewives fan. Yeah. That's probably where I've seen her. I've probably seen her there. But like, why would you go in? Like, that building didn't look like a safe place to go and congregate, even if there wasn't aliens about. Like, I just feel that. But they were all a bit mental. That woman's like, I hope they bring back Elvis and all of that. And it's like, who are these people?
100%. I mean, my pals are crackpots, but if they were crackpots enough to be like, I'm going up there, I'd be like, no,
Yeah.
he'd lock in the house.
Get me the
You're
heat
going
lock.
nowhere.
Rub on that.
And listen, I know I keep going on about this movie giving me PTSD, right? I swear, Vanessa, this was an excellent choice on your behalf, and I have learned to love this movie as an adult, right? But this movie stresses the life out of me for like the first 45 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, between them going up, the actual aliens nuking the White House and all this kind of stuff, them trying to shoot the aliens shooting back. I swear to God, I spent the whole first 45 minutes of this movie just being like, but like, I start coming down, this movie starts becoming enjoyable when like Will Smith is like carrying the alien across the sand, and then we get into like the speech and how they're gonna like defeat them and stuff. And I mean, no, do you know what? Let's just get into the speech now. Like, I never thought a movie would make me more patriotic than Braveheart, but this movie makes me patriotic for a country that I will never be part of.
For fuck's
Like,
sake.
when
Jesus.
when we were watching it last night and he started, today we celebrate our Independence Day, I turned around to Ross and I was like, America, America.
Oh, fuck off.
But that was back when America was fun. You know what I mean? That was like good America-ish.
Absolutely. And like, I was saying this to Ross last night, like, in this movie, like, the president is game as fuck, right?
Aye.
Like, he's so ready to square go with the aliens, and like, when the aliens have Dr. Oakham and they're like, no peace, he's like, nuke him, fucking nuke him.
The American way.
And then he goes up with the boys and the planes at the end, and he's like, get them, boys. And it was Ross that said it last night, and I do fear that this comment might mean that we can't go see the World Cup now.
Fuck it.
But Ross was saying, like, I wonder if this is the movie that, like, or the current president puts on and goes, I could do that, mate. I could get right in about that.
Oh, fuck, could you imagine? I mean, that's it, but I mean, Donald Trump would come out with, like, he fucking invited him or something.
Yeah. They're his close personal friends.
I mean, could you imagine, like, spaceships fucking appearing near the White House and all that, and he's fucking ranting on his, what is it? He's fucking idiot on Truth Social?
Yeah.
He'd be all over Truth. That's the thing, though. He wouldn't be involved in the action. He'd be hidden away somewhere, posting deranged rants on Truth Social in capital letters. That's what he'd be doing, I think.
Yeah. It'd be like, I invited them, I let them in, this is the start of a new era. Like, listen, I never said my Trump impersonation was good, right? And I do fear that now we will never get to America to watch the World Cup, but fuck it. Like,
They didn't invade. Fake news.
I sit and telling everybody you're not seeing what you're actually seeing.
They're not aliens. Fake news.
It's a light show.
That was pretty good. I think I said to you, though, I think I was messaging you last night, Lauren, and I think I said, see if aliens came to Earth and saw Trump, I think they would just go, there's no intelligent life on this planet. Let's move to the next one. Let's just move on. He would actually be like a form of defense against an alien invasion.
He would be like the savior we didn't know we needed, like best thing he's ever done.
Holy fuck, aye.
Like, just for a deterrent.
I can imagine it like, say, like Mars Attacks.
When the ramp comes down.
The ramp comes down, and you see the slow walk down, then they turn around and be like, right, Musk, Bezos, you're coming back to your home planet. This guy's a fucking moron.
Aye, that's where Bezos and Musk like unzip down the back and then do like the alien sachet from Mars Attacks across the room. Fuck off. And I mean, while we're on it, the movie basically confirms Area 51
Oh, fuck,
trips.
aye, so it does, aye.
Vanessa, as our resident kind of sci-fi gal, what's your thoughts on the review? Class, not class, cheesy? What you thinking?
I think it's quite class because, I mean, well, you know, I'm a massive X-Files fan. And so back then, I was totally intrigued by Area 51. Like, I would read stuff about it. I thought it was just so fascinating, the idea that there's a secret kind of bunker and they had this spaceship. Like, and now I'm probably a bit like, I mean, I don't know what the actual truth of it all is, but as a concept, it's interesting. And I think in the mid-90s, people, probably because of things like the X-Files, which started about, I don't know, about 2 or 3 years before this movie came out, I think it would have been like, in the public, like folk would have been talking about it. And obviously it was way before, like, you could watch stuff about it on YouTube or TikTok or whatever, but folk were intrigued by it. So I think its inclusion here is actually quite clever because people would be like, oh, Area 51's real, and I think it works actually quite well.
Yeah, I mean, there's the bit in the movie where they bring up the X-Files, the bit where they're phoning in and the guy goes, oh yeah, I watch X-Files too, and I was like, oh my god, X-Files confirmed. Like, I love when movies do that, when they bring in, like, when they confirm real things that you have seen. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What about you, Ross? Because you don't think it's aliens, don't you know?
No, I mean, I do think Area 51's real. I just think it's like chemical warfare and shit.
Right,
like,
okay.
I think they're just gassing each other for a laugh and seeing what happens. I mean, the thing with Area 51 is a president could just come out and say it's real.
And you would think Big Trump would have came out and been like, look over here, aliens, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, that would get him, like, votes at least, you would think, for being truthful.
Aye.
Truth social and all that shit.
This episode is never making the air. We have slagged the current regime so much in the last 20 minutes.
America.
But you would think it would be like a good distraction from things like the Epstein files, the fucking war in Iran. If he just suddenly went, oh, we're going to release all these files about aliens in Area 51, it would be, so I'm maybe inclined to agree with Ross. I think it's probably worse than aliens, if that makes sense. Like, aliens is probably like the best case scenario. What they're actually doing there is probably a lot shiftier. So, like, in my head, I prefer it to be aliens, but it probably is something kind of nastier than that, I would have thought.
Yeah, that's probably like the bleaker truth. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you remember a couple of years ago? I think it was pre-COVID, and they said they found an alien, like it was like the proper face and everything like that.
Aye, they found it in Mexico, didn't it?
Yeah.
And there was like, can you touch it? No. Was it not a fucking cake or something?
Do you know what? That would not surprise me. I don't remember, but that's 100%. I remember for about a week, everyone was like, oh my God, aliens are real.
Aye, that was fucking mental.
And then was it during COVID? Or do you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if it was during COVID. We all went a bit fucking mental.
Fuck, aye.
We all went nuts. And people were going to like storm Area 51. And then like there was like the whole like Facebook group about it.
Yeah.
And then only like 10 people showed up or something like that.
Yeah, that was during COVID, I think, because folk had been so cooped up for so long. I think folk just wanted to get out and do something. So it's like, let's storm Area 51.
Aye, it was that stage of COVID where we just yearned for community. Aye, the Area 51 stuff with Dr. Oaken, that is the stuff that gave me the PTSD that I was talking about earlier on. But also, shout out to Leland Orson, who is one of the side doctors in that bit, who was also Dr. Debenko in ER.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you were an ER gal, Vanessa.
Oh, yeah, I liked, yeah.
And he was also the lust victim in Seven.
Oh, yeah.
I know we never mentioned him in the grafter list, but get him on the list. He
Oh,
is a grafter.
He's 100% a fucking grafter.
Oh, yeah. He's in loads, isn't he? He's that guy. Aye.
I don't know if you're picking up the side tangent of that me and Ross just fucking love a medical drama, man.
Oh, fucking up the pit.
Like, we're at the stage where we could probably, like, perform surgery,
Aye.
do you know what I mean?
Give me that. Stat.
Oh, I need to start the pit. I'm desperate to start it. I've been watching too many things. I'm like, when I finish a couple other things I'm watching, I'm definitely doing the pit because I love ER. And I've heard that it's basically just like an updated version of ER.
Oh, it is, aye.
100%. Like, they keep calling him Dr. Robbie. I'm like, shut the fuck up. That is Carter
Fucking
right
Carter.
now. There's a bit as well where they're like, oh yeah, Rabinovich used to
Yeah,
live with his
yeah.
grandma. And I'm like, aye, when he was Carter back in Chicago, he talk pish. But also, side tangent 43, Brad Dourif's daughter's in it.
Yeah.
And Ross is like president of the Brad Dourif fan club. Like, if Brad Dourif has no fans, Ross has died. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, you better fucking believe it.
Brad Dourif is, I mean, he was in an episode of the X-Files. He's in an early episode of the X-Files.
Yeah, he's the psychic killer.
Oh, yeah, so he is.
Makes Scully see her die. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Beyond the Sea. Yeah, he's so good. And I love him. He's one of those guys like Tim Curry for me. I just love him.
Oh, yeah, he's great in everything.
Aye, and also
Aye.
love
Yeah.
the shout out to Tim Curry. Tim Curry is my guy. But 100% like
Oh.
absolutely recommend the pit. Do you think HBO sponsor us for just punting the pit?
Do you think we'll get to watch it for free?
Oh, threaten me with a good time. Imagine how smug we'll be next week when it's like, this episode is sponsored by HBO.
Oh, yeah.
So I realise as well that like we have kind of skipped over a lot and then done like 40 different tangents, but
Usual.
is there anything else you want to cover, Vanessa? Anything else we've missed out?
No, I think we've covered quite a lot yet, actually. One thing I did think, see Randy Quaid's son with the long black hair? Was he channeling Keanu Reeves in that whole performance?
Oh my god, I always thought that was Keanu Reeves. Honestly, man, last night was a pure revelation for me watching this. I was like, Keanu Reeves isn't in this
Nope.
movie and the mod died. Like, what's going on here? No, straight up though, I genuinely always thought that was Keanu Reeves, so hands down, you're correct.
He is channeling Keanu Reeves, though. He's like Keanu Reeves on, like, Point Break or something. The way he talks and everything, it's bizarre.
Aye, severe Poundland Keanu
Yeah.
Reeves
Yeah.
energy. Like, also, shout out to the guy. See when his sister's in the car and she's nipping the boy. The boy is the arsehole from 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yes, Stevie picked that up last night. I totally hadn't realised. And he's like, it's the guy who tend. And I was like, what guy? And he's like, the posh model guy. And I was like, oh my God, so it is.
I said that to Ross. I was like, oh my God, it's the dick from 10 Things I Hate About You. And Ross turned around and was like, I've never seen this film.
I've never seen it, no.
Which is bad on my part that I've never forced you to sit down and watch it, because what a banger.
Aye.
Oh, it's so good. So good.
While we're talking about Randy Quaid's family, we might as well just start talking about Randy Quaid. And what I'm about to say is going to trip into different category sections, right? But I don't know what movie Randy Quaid's in, but he's not in Independence Day.
No.
But, like, I'm happy he's here, do you know what I mean? Like, this guy's having a great time, and he definitely is, like, the relief of the Pullman drama and,
yeah.
like, the Will Smith rage and yada yada.
Oh, fuck, he's great. Like, he is in a totally different movie, but I absolutely love him in this. He's just so bizarre. But then he's also, like, he saves the day, doesn't he? Like, he basically...
Yeah, I didn't have that in my bingo card.
Yeah, big Randy
No,
Quaid coming in. I do also love that, like, the whole movie, nobody believes him when he's like, by the way, I've got experience with aliens.
Yeah.
Like, even when they're getting trained up to go in the fighter pilots, he's
Uh-huh.
like, by the way, I've been waiting for this my entire life. And the military guys are like, I ain't bother, Camden. And then he finally gets his revenge. And I'm like, good for you, Randy.
Yep.
Good for you.
saving the world. No, he is good. But you're right, he is in a different movie. But he's bro, he's good.
He even gets his redemption from his kids as well.
Yeah.
He's like, at the end when the military guys like that to Poundland Keanu, like, oh, you should be really proud of your dad.
Yeah.
And Poundland Keanu looks heavy raging and he's like, no, I am. And I'm like, you've spent this whole movie slagging your dad off.
Yeah.
I know one of those. There's fucking 5 of them sharing a camper van.
Your dad's a riot telling everybody
Aye.
aliens touched them. I love as well that like the master plan to stop these really intelligent beings
Yeah.
is just to put a virus in their mothership.
Oh, fuck, aye.
Which, like, I'm not saying this is like the most original idea, but like it does feel like since Independence Day, every second sci-fi movie is like, oh, aye, it's fine, we'll just get a deadly hacker to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of it's like, oh, the big tech boom. But I wonder if Apple told them that you need to use a Mac laptop, because that wouldn't have been a thing.
And product placement into it.
Aye, get your money. I mean, that's why they needed 2 people to go up, because it takes fucking 2 people to carry these fucking laptops.
Laptops the size of a suitcase.
Oh, honestly, man, like, that's maybe the future.
I do also love that this is the closest we've ever came to world peace.
Yeah.
It's just like all the communications between the countries just be like, yeah, fuck them.
They're all in it together, but though it is still a wee bit like America Saves the Day. Like the British are just like, and it's the guy that's obviously the British guy. He's got the most like upper class like BBC like news reporter of the 80s kind of voice, and he's just like as if he's just going to say like cheerio or something, you know what I mean? He's just
yeah, it's very tip tell you.
it's just like, and it's a bit like, so when all these other countries just sitting about with their fucking thumbs up their arses waiting for America to be like, let's have a plan, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we said that last night. Like every other country's just sat about, like nobody had any ideas. No, like the Japanese, well, their technological advancements didn't have a fucking clue. No,
I mean, that's it. Like back in the day, this would have been seen as like cool and patriotic when America was fun.
Yeah.
But if this was made now, I'd just be like, this is fucking propaganda.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like if this was made now, though, with this like pro-America message, everyone would be like, shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Like, sorry, America. That was the glorious thing, though, about like 90s America movies.
Yeah.
Was like your Air Force Ones, that kind of vibe, where it would just be like, don't worry, boys, we're coming. And everyone was like, woo!
Yeah, I was when they were the good guys.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, this beautifully segues into actually diving into the Bill Pullman speech, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's up there with like Braveheart.
I mean, like I said earlier on, I am a Scottish woman who has never been to America, but I could hear the bald eagle screaming, do you know what I mean? I am ready to put my hand on the flag and pledge allegiance. I will go to war and fight these aliens. And I do think the speech leads into just the best final 20 minutes of the movie. Yeah. Like you're reared up, you're here, you're ready to fight, and then you just watch Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum have like the funniest chemistry.
Yeah, they two have really good chemistry, girl. Like they're really good at bouncing off each other.
Yeah, I would never have thought like, oh, who does Jeff Goldblum need as a scene partner? Will Smith. And yet it totally works.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
See even the bit where they're caught in the ship and they've got the cigars and they're like, hey, Earthlings here, hey. And, like, it's so funny. And then they both even pull off like the action hero swagger at the end. Like, obviously Will Smith's got the swagger in his bones, especially in the 90s. But like Jeff Goldblum's got this gorgeous wee wiggle. Like he just pure sachets down that desert getting back to his bird.
Yes. And so it should be.
I mean, we've not even mentioned Harry Connick Jr. yet.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, him and Will Smith are meant to be like best pals in this, right, for the 5 minutes they're in it. But there's like no chemistry there whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, how can him and Jeff Goldblum have all this chemistry and they can't even smash it?
His best pal.
Aye.
Yeah. Agreed.
I mean, I always forget about Harry Connick Jr. Like, I wouldn't put him on the grafter list, but he is in like every other movie.
Oh, yeah.
But like, I'll be watching something and be like, oh yeah, that's Harry Connick Jr. And then completely forget about his existence until 10 movies down the line when he shows up again.
I mean, I wouldn't put him on the grafter list anyway because he's fucking rubbish.
Yeah.
I always remember him from Copycat. You seen Copycat?
Oh, yeah, that's a good movie.
I've never seen it. It popped up on Netflix a while ago and you were saying we should watch it.
Uh-huh.
He plays like a serial killer in it. He's really creepy, but it's a banging movie. highly recommend. Another 90s gem.
Yeah, he's always trying to like force these jazz albums onto
Yeah.
everyone. I'm pretty sure my sister had a couple of Harry Connick
Jesus.
Jr. albums, but I think I remember that, but I don't know. But I know she was probably sitting in the gaff being like, "Don't tell anybody that." Shut up. Sorry, Lee.
I mean, he was just a good-looking guy, like looked good in a suit. So no wonder they try to turn his on to everything.
I mean, listen, I can relate to that because I'm also a handsome guy in a suit that attempts to turn my hand down. You know what I mean? I feel like the most relatable bit of Will Smith is when he nearly doesn't go up in the alien ship because he doesn't have a cigar. Because I just know that would be us with a rollie. Do you know what I mean? Like, where's my rollie? Rollie?
Oh, fuck off.
Sorry, Vanessa. That's something my brother-in-law used to say all the time. He used to go, Rollie, whenever it was time for us night. But then we slagged him for it and he got all embarrassed and now he's trying to gaslight us and he said he never said it. I was like, shut up, Darren. Rollie?
Where's my rollie?
Poor Darren, man, he's always catching strays. So, Vanessa, after Independence Day, did you ever watch the sequel that came out?
I think I did, but I think it was so rubbish that I don't remember anything about it. Like, I'm pretty sure I did watch it, but I couldn't tell you anything about it, if you know what I mean.
Oh, 100%. We were the exact same. I'm pretty sure we went to the cinema to see it when it came out.
Jesus.
But I don't remember anything about it. Like,
No.
we stuck the trailer on after we finished Independence Day, and I was like, this movie is making me draw a blank. Like, but I do remember this is like round about that time where they were trying to shoehorn Liam Hemsworth into everything, man.
Oh, fuck, you remember that?
Every third movie he would pop
Yeah.
up in. But shout out to A-Train from The Boys who plays Will Smith's grown-up son in it.
Yeah, so he does.
Oh, is it? So I'm watching The Boys just now, but I'm behind. I'm only on season 4, so I'm trying to avoid spoilers, and it's really fucking hard. But I didn't know. I didn't know. A-Train's good. I can see that, actually, to be fair. But honestly, I think I watched it once streaming, and it was years ago, and it didn't leave an impression.
I genuinely, like, us neither, man, because when we were like, oh yeah, we could just stick it on and just do the double feature, and then we watched the trailer and it's like, old man Jeff Goldblum's in it, but Will Smith's not in it.
No, for what I can remember, that he had scheduling issues with Suicide Squad.
Oh great, he didn't make one shit movie to replace it with another shit movie.
I mean, for a sequel like this, you need all your main guys back. You need Will Smith in this movie for it to work.
Absolutely. I mean, how are you supposed to hit the nostalgia points that every sequel tries to hit if you've only got like 2 out of 3?
I mean, that's it. Nobody's here for Judge Hush. They're here for Will Smith.
Judge Hush. Well, I think that's us basically covered our thoughts and opinions of Independence Day. Will we dive into the rest of the categories?
Yeah, why not?
So, Vanessa, what's your let's go moment of Independence Day?
Oh, that's difficult because there's quite a few, eh? It's probably in that first sequence, maybe when they're leaving the White House, and I'm going to mention this again, but then the White House gets like, I don't know the word, it's not nuked. It's not nuked, is it? It's like...
Blown up.
Dusted, destroyed, off the face of the planet.
Probably that bit. Although I do find the bit where Will Smith's fiance, whose name I really should have looked up, her and the kid and the dog are running through the tunnel, and then, you know, and to get into the door or whatever to avoid the fire. But I probably like that whole kind of bit where they start like destroying things and then the fire's going through. It's probably like, okay, let's go, we're going, something's happening, this is good.
When's yours, Ross?
Mine's just when you first see the shadows, see like over the White House and over all the cities.
Yeah.
Because that's like the first bit you see and it's like, oh fuck, there's something bad's really happening here.
Yeah, the terror comes in.
Yeah. So when is yours then?
I mean, I've pretty much said mine the whole episode. Mine says, today we celebrate our Independence Day. America, America. Caw, caw.
Oh my fucking God. What are we doing here? We're meant to be a serious podcast.
Right, end the game. Vanessa, what's your favourite scene?
My favourite scene is probably Randy Quaid at the end, in the words of my generation, up yours, and then he's like, hey boys. Aye, that's probably my favourite scene.
Ross, what's yours?
Mine's just got to be the White House getting destroyed. I mean, it's probably one of the most iconic scenes in cinema for like the past 30 years.
Oh, 100%. It always gets used in like trailers and
Oh,
like
yeah.
for companies to like sell their speakers and all this kind of stuff. It's always that scene from Independence Day.
Aye. Aye, so what's yours, Lauren?
Mine's is probably the last 20 minutes with Jeff Goldblum and Will Smith when
All
they're
right.
like, hi, we're the Earthlings. Like, it just cracks me up, man. So I'll bounce into useless information. I might bore you to tears, or you could run a pub quiz.
Oh, aye,
Either way. So the US military originally gave their support and allowed the crew to film on a military base, and even consulted with the cast and the crew on military etiquette and lingo.
Oh, nice, nice.
But after learning about all the Area 51 references, they then withdrew their support. Take from that what you will.
Ooh.
That to me sounds like Area 51 is real.
100%.
No, that sounds. Although I still think Ross is right. I still think they're probably like, oh no, there's really bad things happening there. We don't want involved in that.
100%. 100%. During the president's speech, the cast was originally not supposed to cheer, but they were so moved by the Grafter Pullman's performance that they couldn't resist. Everyone was like, yes! America! So the line, what the hell is that smell by Will Smith, was improvised. The Great Salt Lake, where they filmed that scene, is home to brine shrimp, and when they die, their bodies sink to the bottom of the lake and decompose. But the day that they were filming was a particularly windy day, which then disturbed the mud at the bottom of the lake, causing the bodies to rise and the smell to consume them. Nobody told Will Smith this, so he's walking about dragging this big heavy prop, being like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh.
Lovely.
Jeff Goldblum's line, must go faster, also features in another huge blockbuster, Jurassic Park.
Oh, aye, so it does, aye.
Mona Sam knew. Mary McDonnell immediately accepted the role after her agent said it's a movie about a 15-mile wide spaceship, and that's quite possibly the best elevator pitch for a movie I've ever heard.
Oh,
Absolutely.
fuck, if you ever needed a reason.
100%. 100%. Over 70 mock news broadcasts were created for the film, all using real-life news anchors to add realism to the film. But because I don't watch American news, I had no clue who any of these people were.
I like when they do stuff like that in movies. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Right. Next part is Ross's favourite part, where it's who was almost in the movie.
Oh yeah, that's always interesting.
So Jada Pinkett Smith turned down the role of Jasmine, Will Smith's bird in the movie, to appear in The Nutty Professor.
Wow.
I've not seen those movies for years. Ethan Hawke and Eddie Murphy turned down the role of Captain Stephen Hiller. Keanu Reeves, Tom Cruise, Johnny Depp, Jean-Claude Van Damme were all considered, but obviously Will Smith got the role. Apparently, Ethan Hawke regrets it to this day.
And they wanna look at the success of it.
Listen, think of the mullah, do you know what I mean?
Right.
Matthew Perry was originally cast as Jimmy Wilder, but dropped out at the last minute due to scheduling conflicts. Those pesky scheduling conflicts again. Harry Connick Jr. picked up the role, and I mean, we just spoke about it for 10 minutes of how he's just like not memorable at all. Like, I do think maybe Matthew Perry would have came a bit too much baggage, but like you're watching Chandler, do you know what I mean? You're not.
Right, so will we move on to A?
Eh.
Have you got any, Vanessa?
I don't think so.
Good, because I've got one that bothered me this whole movie. Why the fuck is Will Smith's girlfriend a stripper?
Yeah, I get you. I genuinely just think it's that 90s thing of how do we get a pretty lady in a bra and a thong, and it's a bit of a safer way than trying to crowbar a sex scene in and getting the age rating jumped up, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. There's no other bit that you could put a half-naked sexy lady in, and it would make sense. So, yeah.
I mean, she could have like had any other job.
Yeah, she could have been like a receptionist or working at like the Asda or something. Do you know what I
Yeah, I mean, because the whole joke was that like nobody's paying attention to her, because like that 5-minute strip scene is like when they're all watching the telly.
mean? Yeah, it's a bit daft.
Yeah, it was just a poor attempt at trying to like sexy it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 65.
Aye, that is a wee bit unnecessary, I think.
Right, I said I've only got one, but I've actually got two, right? No, these aliens can like fly across fucking the galaxy and all that, right? So how the fuck is like a virus from a 1995 Apple MacBook disabling their firewalls and all that?
What a technological A.
Yeah, like these countries will be so far more advanced than us. Yeah, this is just what's going to bring them down.
Have they not got a firewall of some description? McAfee 1996 or whatever.
Aye, they'll be on like McAfee 3000 with like fucking most advanced, weirdest shit.
Aye, that's definitely a two authenticator, bad boy. You
Aye.
need the app and the password and the fingerprint and that.
Yeah, have you got any, Lauren?
Right. The main one is a kind of superficial one, right? But hear me out. The engagement ring that Will Smith hits her with, ugliest fucking ring
For
you've
fuck's
ever
sake.
seen in your life. Like, what is the reaction you're getting if you're hitting a bird with that?
It looks like something that you would win at like an arcade or something. Do you know what I mean? It looks cheap as fuck. Like, it's like, oh, she loves dolphins. And it's like, I love dogs. I wouldn't want a dog engagement ring. Do you know what I mean? It's just so weird.
Yeah, it's such a Savoy Centre Blackpool Pleasure Beach ring, do you know what I mean? Like, I've seen some shoddy engagement rings in my time, but this is the worst one.
Yeah.
Like, and it's a good thing you got me a good engagement ring, Ross, or you would be getting put in the pile, do you know what I mean? And my second one is just when Will Smith is landing after ejecting himself out the plane. How is he still standing? He lands on his ankles. Like, his legs are gone. They're broken in like 40 different places. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's that good old movie logic though, isn't it?
Aye, everybody's got rubber ankles.
Yeah.
Aye, 100%. Right, we'll jump into best kill, worst kill. Vanessa, do you want to go first?
Best kill is probably, there's not really like single kills, is there, in this? It's quite difficult. It's like, I suppose when your military man shoots the alien that's got the doctor by the throat, that's quite a good kill. But a lot of them are like collective kills. Although worst kill would probably be Harry Connick Jr. because, as you said earlier, it just fucking happens and then it's done, and like it's still quite aye.
Yeah, no, I get you. Ross, what's yours?
I mean, my worst kill is it's got to be everybody getting cooked alive in a fire, isn't it?
Yeah, that's horrendous.
Yeah, that it sounds pretty bad, and I imagine it would be pretty bad. And the best kill I've got is Randy Quaid.
Yeah. He goes out in a blaze of glory.
Yeah, like that's like the most epic one, isn't it?
Yep.
What is yours?
My best kill is the alien that has Dr. Oakham by the neck. Like, the way they all run at him with a gun, I'm like, yeah, fuck him. Like, get him, fuck. And my worst kill is Harvey Firestein, because I just love Harvey Firestein so much.
Yeah.
And I don't want to see him getting crushed by an alien, do you know what I mean? Who is your worst guy whose hairline's receding?
I was thinking about this when I was watching this. There weren't many, were there?
Well, there's one glaring, obvious one. Ross, are you doing it or am I?
I mean, it's going to be the Secretary of Defence.
100%. Fuck that guy. He never told anybody that aliens existed until after they obliterated the cities, and then threw the president's dead wife in his face after the president sacked him. What a prick.
Aye, fucking worst cunt.
He's the boy that's in Scent of a Woman. You seen Scent of a Woman with Al Pacino? He's like me and Stevie got steaming the other night and ended up just watching clips of movies and quoting them at each other on YouTube, right?
Standard Saturday party right there, man.
And just like a pastime we have. And it was Al Pacino where he's doing his speech at the end of Scent of a Woman, and he's like the kind of stuck up headmaster in that. And I think he always plays assholey characters.
He's got one of their faces that just like scream arsehole, doesn't he?
There's a good few actors like that. Your man with the pure white hair and the bright blue eyes that's always in like the third Rock movie.
Oh, yeah.
He's always a dickhead. Yeah. So I mean, good for him. If you find your niche of being an arsehole, you might as well.
Oh, fuck, I make your money.
Well, we dive into who's in a different movie?
Yeah, why not?
Well, I think we've already said Randy Quaid. is in a different movie. But I alluded to earlier, and actually, when you were on about moments, I probably did have one, but I've already mentioned it, and it was the president's wife dying. Actually, now thinking about it, it's a 2 hour 25-minute movie. I don't know why the wife needed to be in it at all. She could have just, you know what I mean? She could have just been, and she is slightly in a different movie because she's like, I don't know. I just don't know what I mean, it's maybe not that she's in a different movie. I just don't know what she adds to the movie. I'm just a bit like, why are you here? Why did you die? We're not that emotionally invested in you. We've seen you for all of 2.5 minutes. Like, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but like,
Oh no, be mean. That's the whole point of this podcast.
Aye, man, we're arseholes to everybody.
Fuck you, Gerard Butler.
they could have just said to him earlier, oh, your wife's secured in a military base in Florida or whatever. Like, that's it. You'd never have to meet her, never have to see her. She's got fuck all to do with anything. All she does is make Jasmine feel bad for not being a ballerina. You know what I mean?
You've got pure beef with the president's wife, man. I respect it. I
just don't think she adds anything, basically.
Yeah, I think we might all be in agreement with Randy Quaid, other than you, like, left turning and hating on the wife there for no reason.
No, she started off on her side and then was like, actually, remember that wife? Fuck that bitch. And that is us concluded Independence Day. Stunning work from everybody, guys. Smashing, we did this. We normally kind of finish off the podcast, Vanessa, with have you seen any 0 out of 10s this week or this month?
I'm just going to open my letterbox, right? I have actually been really, really lucky recently in that most things I've seen have been absolute bangers, but me and Stevie were in Egypt in April, and I downloaded a couple of movies on my Fire Stick thing, Kindle Fire thing, to watch on the plane. And I watched Thrash. Have you seen Thrash on Netflix?
No, I don't think we have.
Thrash is a shark movie, but it's like a sharks mixed with a hurricane, which sounds awesome, right? It sounds great. And I was like, this is just going to be like a Sharknado type thing. But it was like it wasn't trying to do that. It was trying to take itself too seriously. I think I've given it 2 stars. So I was like, oh yes, we're just going to have, and when you're on a plane, you want something that's easy watching, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, this will be an hour and a half of fun. And it really wasn't. It was just trying to be something it was not. So I would not avoid, I wouldn't say 0 out of 10. I think I gave it 2 stars, but it's the worst thing. I've had a really good run of movies recently, so it's the worst thing I've watched in the last couple of months.
Yeah, I mean, we've been on quite a good run recently. I think the last movie that disappointed us was that Apex.
Oh, no, I've heard quite good stuff about it. Not so good. It is the one with Charlize Theron and Taron Egerton. Oh, I thought that looked quite good fun.
Yeah, so did we. And then we put it on, and do you know them? We like... it's right. The only bit that's good in this movie is the bit that's gone viral on TikTok with the Chemical Brothers song. Like, it tries to do many things, but none of them successfully. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it kind of goes all over the place, like halfway through, isn't it?
Yeah, and like, I had pure faith in Taron Egerton because I'm still in a huff with him after that fucking aeroplane movie.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, I quite liked that one.
Oh, fuck off. You couldn't have liked that.
No, I'm not having that, Vanessa. That movie was shite.
Was it not called something like Hold Luggage or something? Or
Carry On.
Carry On!
I can't even remember what episode it was we did, and we started off the episode with a 20-minute fucking rant on how shit that fucking movie was.
Oh, it's a fucking terrible
Honestly,
movie.
man, no, get to fuck. Die Hard on a Plane went horribly fucking wrong.
Oh, I didn't even. Don't get me wrong, mate. I thought it was schlocky shit, but I quite enjoyed it. Like, I can't deny it. I actually did quite enjoy that. I think, do you know what though? See, if you base anything on a plane or an airport, it doesn't really matter what it is. I'm in. I'm just like, yeah, right, brilliant.
Aye, we're like that with like shark movies and medical dramas. Yeah. Doesn't matter. We'll stick it on. Hi. This is us coming from the editing bay. the end of the recording kind of corrupted a wee bit, so it sounded like we just rudely booted Vanessa off the podcast because she said she liked Carry On, and we were like, oh no. Like, we didn't. Vanessa's fine. Vanessa, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. We had an absolute hoot, and we had even more of a hoot editing it, listening to your laugh all over again. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. So for the listeners that are interested, which should be all of you, thank you very much, you can find Vanessa at the Movie Jewel Pod, So-Called X-Files Pod, and that's what I call the 90s pod. She's a busy lady. She talks about a lot of movies and a lot of X-Files. And thank you so much, Vanessa, for coming on down to talk to us. We had an absolute blast. So anyway, as per usual, we hope you enjoy this episode, and we'll see you in 2 weeks for a bit of a stupid choice, but a fun choice. See you in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.